Have you spoken to Rob much about the recent results?
Oh, of course, yeah. We talk all the time. We talked Saturday. He was gutted, as we all were, and the fans were. And I think he's really disappointed for the fans, and he said that on numerous occasions. And he means it. Rob's a really good character, and he's a good guy, and he wants to win football matches, and we're not doing that. So he's frustrated. The players are frustrated. I still believe there's a good spirit in the group. I'm not concerned about that. Being in and around it, that doesn't change for me. Just watch how the players celebrate when they score. That's important for them. So there is a good spirit, and I think everyone wants to turn it around and get the results. And it's frustrating because you go away to Port Vale and you put a real good shift in, and you really, you get the result you wanted, and then you look at a poor result in the cup, and then Saturday wasn't great. But I think we're lacking a bit of confidence, and that shows. But things do take time. You look at again, going back to Chris. Chris didn't have the season that he had last year, and the club had that straight away. And, look at Michael Appleton at Oxford. They got promoted last year, but the season before it had really struggled, and so you've got to have a bit of patience sometimes, and show support, and not be knee-jerk, and not panic, and etc. etc.
We've moved up a level to League One, of course, some big clubs with some huge budgets in League One. Do you think realistically, I appreciate we always want to win more games and we always want to win every game we play, but do you think realistically we're just sort of below mid-table around Christmas is a fair position? I
think it's really difficult, because you never want to say, oh yeah, we want to be a mid-table side and we're happy with that, and we're not, and we want to kick on, and we want to improve things, and your expectations grow when you start doing well and you start winning games, but if you looked at purely on budget, I think the benchmarking numbers put us about 15th, 16th in the league in terms of budgets, and so you could say we're in and around it. But I've told Rob he needs to overachieve on that. So that's what we'll be looking for, and it's difficult. Of course it's difficult. We're going to go to. I know what some of these budgets are. We're going to go to Oxford on Boxing Day, and we're going to go to Sheffield United on New Year's Eve, and I know that we've probably got Oxford's probably 40-50% bigger, and Sheffield United is probably 3 times. So it's going to be a challenge, but it's not all about that. It's not all about money, because that's been proved. Because we go away to Charlton and we get a draw with them at the start of the year, and their budget's up there above Sheffield United. So it's not about that, but it's also being a bit realistic and understanding that it's also, we're not going to come and steamroll this league, because it is a step up in level, and you look at our fixtures, and there's no gimmies in this league, and whereas in League 2 there are some games where you would expect to win, and I don't think there's games in this league that you would go in there and expect to win. So it's going to be tight, and it's results are going to continue to be up and down a little bit, but it's now important that we make a couple of changes in January and get them right.